200 years ago, when we used to have our tea, if we were fortunate enough to have it, because it was for the landed gentry. We couldn't afford tea, we were only peasants. With the drinking of tea, commonplace for the ordinary working man, didn't really come in till Victorian times. Before then, in the Georgian period, tea was expensive, more expensive than gold. So that was only for the landed gentry and royalty. But when we eventually got it down on the peasant level, we only had cheap little clay type cup things, not porcelain like you have now or proper china cups. They were only like little clay mug things. And if you put the hot water in before the milk or the tea in before the milk, it could crack your cup because of the heat. So they always put the milk in first to cool the tea down a little bit so it didn't crack the mug. There you go. I don't know how true that is, so don't quote me on that. You'll have to look that one up. But I'm pretty sure that's how it originated. And of course, as I say, in polite society, in Victorian, Edwardian, it was a little bit, if you were going to even do it yourself, occasionally Queen Victoria or the Queen, Elizabeth II, God bless her, would say, "Shall I be mother?" And she would do tea for guests, pour the tea, but normally someone else did that for them.
Well, if you poured the milk in your cup first, it would show that you did it the peasant way, right? I mean, you would identify it as a peasant right away.
Well, that's true, but the point is that the landed gentry did that because, again, they were frightened of any detrimental effect to the porcelain. When our world famous potter from Stoke-on-Trent, Josiah Wedgwood, developed all his porcelain because it originally came from China and they couldn't work out how they made it. And then they eventually found out how they made it. I think some of the earlier prototypes were a bit unstable, so they started putting the milk in that way as well. But yeah, there you go. Wonderful British traditions. We still hold very dear to them. Yeah.